Hey again, Bob Lutz, Paul Suellentrop. We're inside Bankers Live Fieldhouse tomorrow night, Wichita State, Dayton on
CBS.
That's CBS, right? We got the big time crew. We got everybody in the world here for this.
That's kind of a compliment to those two programs to put that game on CBS.
It doesn't hurt that Kentucky plays afterwards, but hey, this is as good a 7-10 matchup as you'll see. We think two pretty evenly matched teams. Is this a 6.5 point difference in these two?
Boy, I'm not Mr. Vegas. I would say it may be closer than that. If you're going, I would bet that is based on Wichita State's three-point shooting, which is excellent. That's something Dayton's struggled a little bit to defend, especially these last couple games. That would be my guess. Maybe the rebounding edge to Wichita State would be on Vegas's mind.
Wichita State's just playing so well right now. It's hard to imagine them getting tossed out of this tournament that early, even as a 10 seed, isn't it?
Yeah, and that would be a shame. We want to see this team play other good opponents. I think I mentioned this before. That's kind of what I felt in 2014. It was a shame you didn't get to see this team, or that team, play a lot of good opponents. I think I'd feel the same way about this team. Dayton's got a lot of experience, very similar to Wichita State, in that they've won a lot of NCAA tournament games in the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, they're certainly lined up to potentially play a lot of good opponents here. If they can get past this one, likely Kentucky, then maybe UCLA, then Kansas and North Carolina and Duke. They're going to make movies out of this run.
Now you're looking ahead, Bob, and we're not supposed to.
I can't do that, can I?
Supposed to look ahead.
It's my last time.
Yeah, that's right.
Why not go out on something like that?
Speaking of looking ahead, both Greg Marshall and Archie Miller kind of had to go through what has become a March routine, where someone comes up with a way of kind of around obliquely asking them about coaching jobs. Both were asked about it today. Both kind of gave the standard issues. What do you make of that situation?
Shocker fans, rest comfortably. Greg Marshall doesn't even know what jobs are open. How about that?
There you go.
He's paying so much attention to this game at hand that he had no idea today that the Indiana job came open. Tom Crean fired.
He has cut off his ESPN, his text messages, everything.
Key for the Shockers tomorrow night.
I will say I don't know how you quantify experience, but that's kind of what I'm interested to see. You've got the seniors at Dayton, Cook and Smith and Pollard and Davis, and no seniors who are really going to play that much for Wichita State. And how does that manifest itself?
I think the Shockers win it. I think their shooting takes the day, and I think Frank Camp and Shamet are going to be too much for Dayton.
They've been too much for almost everybody over the last, 6 weeks, so that would not be a surprise.
We'll see you here tomorrow night.